All right, here we are live. Well, not live. We're recording.
Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and our home team.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't even know what that is.
The
Oh,
veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away.
I haven't played any head-to-head online games in a minute, bro. So I don't know. I think that has something to do with the seasons or something, but I'm not sure.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff.
He's going, Garner. You're not catching him.
He's out the clear.
Mhm.
He does it. Touchdown. The Bulls take a 6-0 lead right away.
Yeah, they blitzed everything inside. If that would have been an inside run, that would have been a good play on your behalf, but I went stretch, so.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Bulls will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
All I know is that was a big touchdown.
Kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, defense.
They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19 Lions. Bronco 80.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco.
Nope. He was lucky to get back to the line.
They're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
Oh, did you see I fixed your appearance glitch with your quarterback?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that
Yeah,
lets the opposing
I
defense
did
know
that
it's not
because
just gonna be
you
check down
won't.
Charlie today.
So
They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a
Derrick
run
Henry's
that's
going to be a
home on the stat
non-factor in
sheet.
this game.
If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
This is Henry on second. Still has some space inside the 35.
That was ridiculous. We read that play perfectly.
Got it to the 29. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Don't do it.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This is ahead for about 5.
He didn't let his block go. He got beat.
If they keep this up, Brock, they might just keep us all guessing all game long if they're pulling out plays like that on this opening drive.
Yeah, I love the jet sweep on the opening drive because it stretches that defense horizontally, gets their eyes going.
Give me that.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Oh, oh, what a hit.
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That's an undrafted free agent rookie linebacker right there.
That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot
They probably thought he was too small to play linebacker at this level, but he did.
You can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Couldn't connect across
That
the
was
middle.
ridiculous.
It's a complete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's a dive up the middle. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Offense to the line fast. Back-to-back carries here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Quarterback run here. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against a front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Completed to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now
Leg
after
cramps.
making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look.
No, my running back's hurt. Why are you celebrating that?
10 from the 32.
Yeah.
Now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to stop him.
That was Haynes King's first career pass.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
There's a design run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Working quickly here. Line up the design keeper. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
This is the 3rd time is the charm. That wasn't no holding. That wasn't no holding. No. No.
They broke out the design run for him there.
No. If anyone was holding, it would have been number 74, but he wasn't holding. He just beat your man.
Offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go.
No, it's not.
A defensive nightmare, an
That's not what happened.
touchdown.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away.
We're going to go back and watch. I'm going to go back and watch and make sure.
set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, here we go. Gotta be lying. Go.
The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this
Quit running a
defense.
goal line like where you're at on the field. You might be able to do that once a game and get away with it real quick because you caught me slipping, but it's not something you're going to be able to keep doing.
Excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Well, you're obviously not a big fan of winning then,
On second
because
down, here's
I don't see
Henry
that a
again.
lot.
Cuts it to the right sideline.
Holding, it's coming back.
Down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Yep.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one.
Isaiah Worthy, he really screwed you.
You break the huddle. It's second down now.
I feel you.
Two. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go play
Yeah,
action.
but he did it. Give me that. That's his second one.
Mistake. He's intercepted again. And the
Man.
Bulls are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once. And
Well,
didn't
this is the
attack
second time you
Richard
called that
Sherman
play and it
one
happened like
time in
that.
game.
Why? Maybe not do it again.
Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left.
Oh my! All that holding on Kyle Pitts is why that happened.
Keely Ringo picks it off.
Yeah, he was. He was clearly being held on that crossing route he was trying to run.
Interception and return.
Okay, it don't matter what you think. It's what happened though. Nope, that's not how that works.
Set, here we
Nope.
go, first and 10.
Just because you say I was holding doesn't mean it was true. Like, that was obvious. I mean, you'll see it.
Henry gets it here to start the
No, it clearly was.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out. with
Like,
a little
it wasn't even close.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Another run for Henry. In big trouble now, and the ball is out.
Ooh, that was close.
The damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
No.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as you can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead,
I think so
he's
too.
on the ball and he saves the day.
Here he goes, third and long. Cut out left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line.
Watch, you
as
gonna
he
go
stops.
for it, and it's not gonna work.
Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these
I know you're
defensive
going for it
coordinators say they
because
want to
I've
keep
played
you
you enough
and
to
that
be able
was
to
a
predict what
perfect
you're gonna
example
do
of
in a
don't let
situation
the
like this.
playmaker get started.
Oh, what a surprise! Punt formation, but it's probably a trick play.
The Riverhogs
A
bringing
trick
out their
play.
punter. And they could really use a good one here.
You're just punting to spite me in what I said just now. That's all. That's it.
They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Fair catch made here at the 30.
Because I know better. My guys did not block you at all. They just let your gunner just come right down the field.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Plowing up the middle.
Yeah, you
This
did.
up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
Great. Now Jamal Haynes is hurt.
Looks like the back is in a little discomfort. Medical staff attending to him as we step aside.
Yes, I am. I'm doing something.
Ready up.
This our last play of the quarter. Starting quarterback run here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. He runs it up to midfield.
No,
Bring
it
down,
wasn't.
but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one, and that gives them a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That chunk worth a nice 20.
Quit celebrating. Let's go.
And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
26.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bulls take a 20-zip lead. Setting up to try the point after.
We're dominating this game.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bulls stretch their lead to 21.
So now all I have to worry about is the deep ball.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do.
No, just the deep ball.
And he got all in that one.
You're 3 and 3
Back
for
in
a
the end
reason.
zone for a touchback.
I said that you are 3 and 3 for a reason.
All set to go now from the 35.
I did not force you no loss. You just have nothing but offensive predictability. That's why you're 3 and 3.
That won't be caught outright. It's
We should have had a sack right there.
finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect.
He didn't even
between
get
the
hit.
planning
That's the thing
phase
about it.
And the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
We'll take that 5-yard loss, though.
Shut down behind the line.
Why you be putting so much air under your passes?
But on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put
You
it
be
in
tapping
speed
it is
and
what you're
create a
doing.
negative
You're tapping the
play for
button,
your
but you
offense.
think you okay?
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Okay.
Ready. Gravity Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep.
Ho!
Had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect.
I don't know why you had 2 guys go on the right side like that, just going straight. It really messed you up. Audibling your curl out straight. Messed up that one receiver on that fade.
That's a no-no.
I think it was the adjustments to the play.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Green 18.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Finds him on a crossing route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy
No,
territory
I
before
don't
he's
have
brought
him out
down.
there right now because he's
It's a pickup
orange.
of 33 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, they'll run. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Rodgers from the gun.
Oh, come on, brother.
Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down.
Oh, my goodness.
Bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Out comes the kick team to
We'll
attempt
take
this
the
field
3.
goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Line down the middle with Henry. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. Running once more with Henry. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Holding. He's coming back.
And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19.
And he's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, get that crap out of here.
Line connecting with Xavier Worthy there. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
70, rep roll 80.
From the gun on third down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Give me that.
It's another interception. And the Bulls get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Right up the gut. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him
No,
about 6
not
there
at
to
all.
begin this
Just
drive.
great coverage, and you know it.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that,
Hmm,
Kate, is it
okay.
really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers.
Oh my!
And there's a man there.
What kind of a throw was that?
Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's in. He makes
That'll be the only touchdown you get. That's twice now I've thrown a pick to him. I mean, that couldn't have been
coverage was there.
a worse throw, throwing it behind him like
He
that.
took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running
I'm
back.
talking about the throw, Bonner. I'm not talking about the route. I'm not talking about the effort of the running back.
And the River
I was
Hawks
talking
pull a
about
little
the
closer.
throw.
It's a 17-point game now.
He had no pressure in his face.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts
yeah.
at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. Jukes away from one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky
I mean,
little
yeah,
runs, Kate,
that's
that
that's
gives
what
you
happens
enough
sometimes.
yards to create
Sometimes you
some
got to do a Le'Veon Bell thing and just wait.
You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get
Yeah,
away
we-
from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing
We
gained
are
on
in
2nd
fact
down.
terrified to throw the ball right now.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Rogers set to pass. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type
Yeah,
of
and it
plays
helped
gotta be
me
the minority,
at
and the
nothing.
majority
It did
have gotta
nothing
do
for
some
me.
damage.
Another carry for him.
Look at that.
He
He
drives
just bounce off the.
field and down into enemy territory.
I know, because I guess because I tried to run into that hole and it just forced me over to be tackled. I love it.
As a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Now here's 3rd and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Rogers. Dumped off to his running back. He has the first and still going past the 35. And that
Look at Jamal Haynes. He just gave you crazy work.
the Bulls
Okay.
halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner, and it continues
Yeah.
to fire. As that lead grows,
It wasn't the lane that he chose and then the spin move and juke that had nothing. Okay, yeah, you're right. I mean you messed up too. Don't get me wrong.
Added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away.
Well,
from
whatever. Something messed up on the defense. I'm not saying it didn't, but you know, give
that
my
was
guy
over
his
20
flowers.
in the
You know.
zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it sets up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Pass play coming here.
Give me that.
They get him yet again. And the Bulls are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just
Yeah,
keep
well,
coming
you
week
know,
after week.
maybe don't throw the ball as you're getting sacked. Maybe just take the sack in that
Rodgers gonna
situation.
throw on first. Taking a shot deep here. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown.
He wasn't going to do anything like that anyway. Kyle Pitts was going to box him out.
Racing them to the halftime locker room. Kyle
Well,
Pitts
that's
with
what
a
happened.
touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time.
You're right. He didn't try. He didn't get his head turned around.
Even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Ready.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. No, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen,
Maybe Pacheco ain't got
expect
much of a
just
spin.
few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to
It
the
was just
defense
that
to stay
slow.
out of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Oh, the rush just too much here. Down he goes. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They're going for this. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this
We'll
is
take it.
rejected.
And now we're like
Knocks the throw away and
easily in
forces
field goal
turnover.
range, possibly getting a touchdown here.
Ever met a defender that cares? All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
you
if
should
it's drop
probably
pass,
sit
punch,
your
breakup,
rookie
even
and
an
put that guy you
interception.
had back in.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's his running back. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Now we're going to get an offensive
I think you
timeout.
picked the
That's
wrong
their first.
quarterback.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is second and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Throw here, third down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
We will take the
Looking for
3
his wide
points.
receiver there. And it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front.
Oh, we're getting the first.
Let the cover guys go shut it down.
We will accept.
We all know halves
We
can
will
end on a
accept.
defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Hey, check 26.
From the red zone on first.
What a waste.
This one's incomplete.
We should have just kept the 3 points.
That's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw on first and 10. left. Worthy makes the grab. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Why do you say that?
Efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook.
Oh.
It sets up second and
all
very
right.
manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They've got a man in motion. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Well, that's not what
We
the
have
offense does.
shut
They stick him for a
Derrick
loss,
Henry
take him
down.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the
Yeah, we
last
have. He's
touch
got
that he gets in this
10
game?
rushes for
Because
19 yards,
it
bro.
hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
James Pierce
Couple of
getting
really
a
good
sack.
plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Fourth and forever coming up.
60 bucks, Jack. 60 bucks. Gotta be lying.
Fourth down, pass coming. He's going deep this time. And they pick him off again. And the Bulls are
Yeah, you should really consider benching him for the rest of the game.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass
It's
off.
the gloves.
That down
They're messing him up.
distance, You're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back north. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now Rodgers finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10.
What was he gonna
First
try
and
to do?
goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Brought in. He has the touchdown. The Bulls push their lead further to start the half. Now the PAT try coming up.
Oh, it's blocked.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. After seeing his point after block,
Our special
he's
team
gotta stay
sucks.
out there and kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Two. Ready, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's on the deep
Yeah,
shot.
you made a play right there. You made a play right there. I give it to you.
He's done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. and
That was a
first
good
down,
play
all
right there.
said
You
and done.
turned what was going to be a sack into a huge gain.
Don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball,
Yeah,
serious arm
that's-
strength, and he just showed it off.
That comes from lots of reps.
First down. Play action.
Oh!
Next on the crosser. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Riverhawks still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit.
First offensive touchdown of the game for y'all.
So sensational work by the skill
Yes, it
man
is.
there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Here's the handoff. And he is hauled down.
I don't know what you were doing on that play.
He picks up 15 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
That's not really, I mean, you made the tackle. You didn't make a stop, though, because we got more than a first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Flashes through a tackle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Rogers.
Oh, my goodness.
Would have been a nice game. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts.
I got robbed on a catch.
Takes them to 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not
Right
a
now,
window
yeah.
for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And tackle just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Trying to get in on the keeper. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Back-to-back carries here.
Not good.
On the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
That one complete to Pitts. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Man, pick a play, boy.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And he falls through the defense.
That's why we drafted you.
The Bulls stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
I like him doing karate out there. You saw that?
Ain't no Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Pick a play, boy.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold on just a second. All right, click it.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 70 Lions!
The drive begins with Henry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? Go!
Throwing it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bulls get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming.
Oh,
Gonna be able to escape, and down he goes.
ridiculous.
And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 10-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got free. And he's brought down at the line.
No.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on, that's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration.
That was stupid. How you gonna drop a pass like that? It hit you right in the hands.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it.
Great.
And it's incomplete.
No protection right there.
Dialed up their best
Absolutely
effort, Brock, and
stupid.
They come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on! Hey!
Man in motion here.
18! Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
Ooh.
6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I couldn't tell you.
Complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
You got one.
Made in the end zone.
Good.
Touchdown.
Good for you.
The River Hogs putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And
It
it's
would not let me
already
jump.
inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me jump.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points.
Onside kick, are you
before
for real?
heading home today.
How do you even
When does this
Kate?
work for
Ooh,
you?
I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1-2 point
I don't even
conversion
think
at
a couple.
time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging.
No,
Keep
no,
on
it did
eating
not.
bite by bite.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have
Did you
to
think
at
he
this point
wasn't
in the
gonna
game,
die
huh?
for it?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it.
You got
even if they
80
do recover
passing
that,
yards, Bonner.
Probably not going to find a way to win, but this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week.
I mean, you've been running the ball and you ain't got nothing on the ground, really.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. For a second, we looked on he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Give now to the running back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.
It's Haynes King's first passing touchdown.
Continue piling it on here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bulls continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Bounce it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead. And good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
19,
They're going play action. Man down.
He gone.
Got it. It's Worthy.
Oh, well,
Out of bounds he
we caught him.
goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives him the first.
We'll take barely. What are you talking about? Like, we'll take that.
here we go. Ready?
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he runs out of bounds. Over to behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Setting up to throw. Buying some time left. Oh, he's going for it again. It's the 2-minute warning here in Vancouver. River Hall.
Yeah, he didn't get over the line, but he made a play.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Go! Crap, Cowboy 80. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. It's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
That is your
Shit.
old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, kid. Just a matter of a foot. And they could have had some
To a
points on
safe.
the
Did you
board.
hear what they said? So close to a safety. Yeah, just dumb.
Ready?
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Trying to run with Henry.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn.
None.
Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Got it. Ready?
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Ready? Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he won't come through on fourth and goal. So this
Oh, he
one
dropped it.
will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Offense to the line. Here we go. Plowing up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Chased out to his right. Look at this, here he goes. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the
Why,
first.
Bonner? Why?
The defense
For
calls
what?
a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Absolutely no reason to call that.
They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. He calls his own number again. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able
Okay.
to break it across midfield. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
No!
Lob that one up, and it's intercepted.
That was stupid.
Bucks make one of their best plays at the end. Coming up with the interception for our final
No,
snap of the
you're
game.
stupid. Well,
Something to be proud
that
of.
was not a good game for you at all, Bonner.
And as we play in October,
I
they
just
have
want you
kept
to
their
know that.
perfect start to the season going.
Absolutely
To
terrible.
quote Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
How many interceptions did you throw? 6. 6 interceptions. That's bad, Bonner. Yeah, I know that last one shouldn't have been a pick, though. We dominated in that game. Absolutely.